Hey, yo, Roscoe, Roscoe,
What's up, bro? What's up? What's up, bro? What's
what
up,
the hell are you listening to over there, bro?
dude? I'm just rocking out to this Freddy versus Jason by Fabulous and Jada, man. Just rocking out. I don't know why I picked this, but just happen to be rocking out to this.
That's funny. That's so funny that you're listening to Freddy and versus Jason's because those are like three world-renowned fictitious psychopaths.
Right.
We always talk about on our show how different psychopaths are engaging in a relationship of one or the other.
Right.
But now that you're listening to Freddy versus Jason or F versus J as the song is called,
Mm.
how would you survive an encounter with the unholy trinity of Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, and Freddy Krueger?
Oh, wow. How would I fare against the unholy trinity of Mike, Freddy, and Jason? Well, let me tell you this. I'm first of all, I'm gonna start out with Freddy. I'm gonna start out with Freddy because Freddy would be, of course, the hardest probably of these guys to take out. But I'm gonna deal with him first.
Why,
Um,
why do you say Freddy would be the hardest?
I'm gonna deal with him first only because all this supernatural stuff that he introducing into the game. I figure if you don't get him out of the way, you ain't gonna make it to the other ones anyway. You ain't making it to the other ones anyway. So you gotta figure him out first, I think.
Some boss level type stuff you talking about.
But before we even continue, bro, I have to ask you this one question. I have to figure out the scenario that we're dealing with here. So I'm wondering, are we like in like some type of maze or something, a labyrinth or some type of stuff, with a minotaur included in here or something? But I just want to know, are we beating these guys like one by one, like in a video game, like bosses? Like I gotta beat this guy first, then this guy, then this guy. So is that what we doing?
That sounds like the days when we used to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Right,
That's
right,
like
right.
the scenario. But no, no mazes.
Okay,
We, we,
okay.
we have to meet each one in their historical movie environment. Freddy in a dream, Jason at Camp Lake, Crystal Lake, and Michael. Some kind of way we end up with Jamie Lee Curtis. I don't know. But we have to meet each one in their historical environment.
Uh, so if I'm dealing with Freddy first, then, and if I have to deal with him in his environment, we know how that's gonna go already. That's not gonna go well. You know what I mean? Like all of the people that are in his movies, they usually have to pull him out. So some type of way, I have to grab a hold of this dude. So I have to get close to this dude.
Right.
So you mean, oh my God. So you mean I gotta touch this nigga? You know, so apparently I'm probably not gonna make it through this if I gotta touch this nigga. But if I had to, I guess I would. So, I would grab him, but hopefully avoid the hand. You know what I mean? Or whatever else he's got coming, because I forgot we in this world, he can do whatever. So I don't know. How would you deal with that, bro?
So what I would do in a situation is I would of course be on Elm Street, and me being the guy that I am. Some of those little white girls that the ones who are left, they're old women now. I would be dating one, getting my cougar on.
Well, not all of them made it to be old women.
Some of them did. I know Nancy's still out there kicking somewhere. I'm with Nancy.
When all else fails, go with Nancy.
Right. As we both know, she's an emotional wreck right now.
Right, right.
She barely sleeps at all.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of coffee in her life. A lot of coffee in her life right now.
Coffee, no dose, you name it.
Yeah,
She sleeps on a bed of nails. But I promised her, I say, you know what? I'm here for you, Nancy. We can beat Freddy. They showed us the template in the Dream Warriors that he can be defeated.
yeah. No, I mean, other than trying to gain some ridiculous powers out of nowhere, you know what I mean? Who says that's gonna work? That didn't work. I mean, it worked for a little bit, you know. If I could beat Kincaid for a little bit, that would be cool. I get some super strength and beat Kincaid, but then ultimately we face the plot hole that we all suffer from at the end of the day. And we know what that plot hole is, bro.
What's that plot hole? Let me get, no, I'm gonna let you say, what is that plot hole?
No, I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna just show you this plot hole right quick. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. You see this? That's the plot hole right there. Can you identify what that is?
Are you saying our skin is our downfall?
I don't know.
Like, oh my God.
What? Is that a trope in movie? Is that a trope that happens in movies?
All the time.
No?
You know how
I didn't know.
You know how they be like, God is good all the time. Black folks die in horror movies all the time.
Yeah, no. Who knew? You know what I mean? I wouldn't have never guessed it. You know what I mean? I assumed that we always made it in those movies, you know.
All right, so
but of course, yeah.
So we concluded that our ass is grass, no matter what. With Freddy, he's supernatural. He always wins. You know, I'm gonna put up a fight though. You know,
now let's just say by some chance we happen to make it. Now we made it past Freddy, some type of way. We was able to pull him out. We somehow got past him. What would you suggest? First of all, who you dealing with next if we happen to defeat Freddy? Well, some happy fast.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna make it past Freddy because I'm gonna use Nancy as a human shield. I know he been 80s. And hopefully, by some chance, he like, I'm gonna let your little black ass go. I got what I always wanted. Thanks, buddy.
You had a much better plan than me because you know the only plan I had was. Hopefully, if I was able to pull them out by some way, was to have rakes by my bed and have them just have him step on the rakes and hit his head with the sticks. You know what I mean? So I don't know why. Just and the symbolism too with the rakes. You know, I was thinking about the claws, the rakes. So you know.
You gotta get Freddy's afraid of fire.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna make it.
Freddy's coming for you. Yeah, whatever. But no, Nancy would be my human shield, and he would just give me a pass.
Okay, we threw Nancy at her. So now, what's your next step, brother?
Well, since we are still on this supernatural kick, we gotta go with Jason Voorhees. How would you take on Jason Voorhees at Camp Crystal Lake, brother?
First of all, I'm not taking on Jason right after Freddy. See, you got this mixed up, bro. No. You gotta give yourself a little break in there, bro. You gotta give yourself a little break in there. You know what I mean? So I figure if I had to choose between the lesser of the evils that's left, I think Michael may be it. I don't know. You know, so yeah, no, I'm going with Michael before I go with Jason, first of all.
Put Jason to the rear. How would you deal with Mr. Myers?
Michael Myers. How am I dealing with this guy? You know how you deal with this guy, bro? You got to have your cardio game together.
How you deal with him? How would you deal with him?
No, you gotta have your cardio game together, bro. You know what I mean? Because this brother, he's a walker. He's a walker. You know what I mean? So as long as you stay some steps ahead of this brother, you may have a chance. You know what I mean? You got to treat this brother like they treated the zombies in Zombieland. What was rule number 1? Cardio. Oh. So yeah, you just gotta get your fitness together for Michael. You know what I mean? And I think you have a good chance. But what about you, bro?
Well, you know, when you're running plays and the other team, like you're playing basketball or football, when you're running plays and the last play worked, You know, you got to make the other team stop, right? So once again, I'm gonna date Jamie Lee Curtis's crazy ass who been running from her brother all these years. Like, yeah, girl. And she's
Oh my God.
yet another sacrificial lamb, just like Nancy.
No, I was just thinking that. I'm just like, you just running around with sacrificial lambs in your pocket.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do. All is fair in love and war, and this is quite literally love and war.
You just tossing these chicks like Marshalls to these monsters, you know.
Hey man, like you already said, we got the odds stacked against us because our skin is our sin. But one thing I know, if our skin is in plot armor, dang, that's the thing about it. These women have plot armor.
Yeah, no, they do. They do. They had the right skin. So even with Michael Myers, and even if you got your cardio game together, and you throw a bitch at her. Even with both of those things happening, you still may get got if you facing the wrong sin. You know, so I don't know, man. So hopefully that, you know, our skin color doesn't stop us from surviving, you know, from being brutally murdered, you know. But
as long as we get see in Jamie's ass, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, no, I like your plan, man. Sacrificial lambs all the way, bro.
But how would you defeat them? Just the cardio? That's it?
No, you just stay on the run, man, and you just run and keep running and just keep running, bro. That's all I got. That's all I got. Because I mean, what you gonna do with this brother? We seen him in action, like we seen all the rest of these guys. So, you know, he's not like Freddy or the next guy that we gonna talk about. But you know, I ain't seen too many guys take him out either.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Mr. Voorhees now.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I'm just gonna put on my Nikes and get the moving. That's what I'm doing.
So yours is to run. I know one thing Mr. Voorhees likes more than anything, and that's to kill two teenagers having sex. One of them has to have really big boobs. And so I'm just gonna be at Crystal Lake with a bunch of overzealous and horny teenagers.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a good move. That sounds like a good move. Me, I ain't gonna play with Jason. You know what I mean? Like, Jason has shown me enough. Like, people have tried to shoot Jason, drown Jason, stab Jason, hang Jason, box Jason. None of that's worked. Electrocute Jason. So if my suggestion is you bring in the cavalry on this.
No.
That's what I suggest.
Because the one thing that no one has ever done to kill Jason is throw a pineapple grenade at him.
Oh, see? Yeah, no, I don't know if that's working. But I know who may have some pineapple grenades, though. Part of mine who I'm going to suggest as the cavalry. You know what I mean? Because I got a couple guys in mind. One guy is Van Helsing. I'm calling Van Helsing as one of my dudes.
Oh,
my other dude.
Outside help? I thought this was just us in the environment.
Oh, you up here throwing chicks at them. Where'd you get these chicks from?
There's always chicks at Camp Crystal Lake. There's literally as many chicks as there is leaves on the ground.
You had somebody to throw at them in every scenario, I think. You know what I mean? So you
white girls at Camp Crystal Lake than there are trees.
Yeah. What about Elm Street and then where's that in Illinois that this other guy's from, that Mike's from? He's somewhere. He's from Hattonfield or wherever he's from.
Like I
So
said,
yeah,
cozy with Nancy, get cozy with Jamie, and there you have it. You just hand them over. Be like, here you go, buddy. Like, happy
see,
birthday.
I'm bringing more resourceful help, some help with it. I see. I'm bringing Ash from the Evil Dead. That's who I'm bringing. You know, because Ash got the saw and he got the sawed off. He ain't playing no games with this dude. No games. So that's what I'm bringing, dude. I'm bringing Ash and I'm bringing Van Helsing. That's what I'm doing.
All right, I'm bringing a pineapple grenade and a bunch of bimbos. Once I catch him in the act of killing a bimbo and her boyfriend, I'm tossing the grenade. Nobody's bought a grenade. That would obliterate everything.
I don't know if that's something we have seen in any of these. I think they've tried everything but the grenade. So, you know, that may be an option. Maybe an option.
Historically, Jason has had the element of surprise to go up against the bimbos and their boyfriends. But in this instance, we're going in with foreknowledge. And so with that foreknowledge, we have to say, well, this has not worked. Shotgun, I don't think you need Van Helsing. I just think you need some double R shotgun rounds, and that'll do it. And nowadays they have the double R shotgun rounds, the dragon breath, that actually shoots out fire. So I think you'll stand a chance against not only Michael Myers, but Jason Voorhees with something like that. And so, I don't know, man. The only one, and I think you're right, Freddy is the only one that presents a problem because he is truly of the supernatural. And he can come from his world to our world and snatch us back into his world. But he wants Nancy so bad.
Yeah. No, I mean, when it's all said and done, I'm not sure how secure I am in your plan of just throwing bimbos at these dudes. I don't know if that should be plan number one. You know, right up there at the top of the list, right there. You know, let's just throw some bimbos and see what happens. Yay! You know, I don't know if that's the move, but you know, maybe we can ask the viewing audience here. You know, what would they do in these situations? So maybe they can come up with some answers.
What would you do to survive the unholy trinity of Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, and Jason Voorhees if you ever had to go up against them? This is just some fantasy stuff. Anyway, Warhead's gonna always win anyway. We out.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell.